this is Rahul. So in this video we will talk about assertions. So I've already used the previous code describe and block. I'm using the same website which we have used earlier, example.com. So this is the website, and I will assert that h1 tag is visible. So cy.get the h1 tag and dot should, and this is a chainer, so I'm just passing that it should contain the text. Okay, so the text here is example domain. So I'll just save it. So the assertion is passed. Okay, so I'll use the same example for the should assertion only. These should assertions are also called as implicit assertion. Okay, so I'm using this it block, but this time I'll use a different website. So I'm using this website. I try to log in into the website with invalid credentials and verify the behavior of the error message. Okay, so I'm using the code to save some time. So I've already written this code I'm running the test case, and then we will see what is the code doing. So it will type in the email ID field and password and click on the login button. So here it is typing on the email field, okay, and then the password, and then finally it will click on the login button. Okay, and this error message is displayed. So we will try to assert that this should be visible, and then let's see. Okay, so I'm extracting the locator for this. Here we have one ID element, and we know that we can use ID using the pound symbol, cy.get, and then hash and the ID. Okay, so this is the ID, and I'm asserting that this should, and the chainer is be visible. So I want that the error message should be visible. Okay, so it is running. First one is passed. I clicked on it, and yeah, so the second test case is also passed. This is visible. Now I want to add one more part of assertion here, that the content of the message, this user ID and password did not match. This should be we want to assert that this is the exact same text is displayed. So we can use the same locator and add one more chainer, that is and it should contain, and we can pass the error message here. So let's see. First one is passed. It is entering email ID, password, clicked on the login button, and both the assertions are passed. So both the assertions are passed. So you have got the idea to how to use should. We will try to use the same test case, but we will use expect. Expect are basically, we can say, explicit assertions. Okay, so before doing that, I want to show you some behavior. Like if I create a variable and store the value of cy.get, this locator, into this variable, and I'll try to print it on the console. So what should be printed? I'll run this test case only, and let's see. So I'm trying to get this and print the test. So it is complete already. Let's go to the console, inspect element, and click on the console. You can see this chainer is printed here. So this test has got chainer. It does not return the element. unlike Selenium. So you can see that. Now keeping in mind this behavior, we need to create one like to use the expect, we will use dot like then method. Okay, dot then, and this then method accepts in an callback function as the argument. So I'm creating one callback function. Okay, some issue with the brackets. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so this callback function will have the reference of the previously yielded value, the object. Okay, so to create that you need a dollar symbol and whatever text you want. So generally EL is used, you can use A, B, C, whatever you liked. Okay, so I'm going with a general usage only, so I'll use EL. Okay, now we can use the assertion now. So expect, we can use like EL, we need to use the dollar symbol as well, dollar EL, and then dot text. Okay, so this will get the text, EL dot text will get the text, and then it should be like dot equal expect, we are expecting the text to be equal to this text, example domain. Okay, so let me save it, and it is like passing example domain to be equal example domain. Let me fail it for you. So I just change it and it should fail. Yeah. Okay, so I'm reverting it. Okay, now I'll try to replicate the same behavior of the second test case with the expect assertion. Okay, so like first four steps are the same. We will enter values and click on the button, and then we need to change in this line. Okay, so I remove the should part and then create one then method, and which will accept a callback function. So this is the callback function, and the callback function will accept argument which will be the previously yielded object. Okay, so we need to create one object similar to the previous test case, $EL, and then we can use it. So here I'm saying expect $EL. Now we are just checking if it is visible or not. So the object dot to expect the object dot to be visible. So this should check for the availability of the element visibility. Okay, so it is not working because of this only. Let me remove it and put it in the last scenario. Okay, so it is like asserting, and the test case is passed. Okay, so similar to this we can assert the error message as well. So we will extract the text el dot text. Okay, then it should be equal to like the expect this to equal. Okay, expect dot equal and then the error message. So there should be two assertions, both should pass. Like yeah, both the assertions are passing. Let me run all the test cases. First one is pass, second is also pass, third is also pass, and fourth one is running, it is also pass. So all the test cases are pass. So in this video we learned how to use should and expect assertions. Thank you guys.